Hi, this is Hamster Care Part 3. So now we're going to talk about a couple of fun things that you can put in their cages. And these are like huts, which you should have at least one hut in your hamster cage. Another great rule of thumb is when you're getting a hamster cage, make sure there's enough room for all of the accessories. Which means make sure there's enough room for one little hideout. You can, depending on what size hamster you get, will also depend on how many things you can stick in the cage. But make sure you have room for a hideout, at least one, a wheel, a food bowl, and a water bottle with a little bit extra space for your hamster to move around. But also, remember, bigger is always better when it comes to buying a cage. These are the little huts that I've picked. This is a little igloo. It's plastic, which means it is extremely easy to clean. And this is my hamster's favorite. Nothing really beats this for her. This comes in a smaller size if you have a dwarf hamster, but this is the perfect size for mine. This is her favorite. It comes in multiple different colors, so, this is probably, and it's also one of the cheapest kind of hideouts you can get. Now this is a little bit more expensive. This is about $5. This is about $3. This is a good way if your hamster likes to chew on things. But I got this for PETA and she did not really chew on it. So this actually I gave to my guinea pig. And my guinea pig, can't fit in this. But she does chew on it. So, and this is about the most expensive one that I have. This is about $7, $8. And it is a Snack Shack, which are really great, but she doesn't really chew on it. I mean, I keep it in there just for an option of if she does want to chew on it, but she normally doesn't. So those are just a couple of the options. There are always something new depending on what pet store you go to and what time of the year. Certain times you have more grassy options like this. But I strongly recommend this one, especially if you're a new hamster owner and you don't really know what your hamster likes. You can never really go wrong with one of these unless you get one of those hamsters that does like to chew on plastic. If your hamster does start to chew on this and you have offered it different sources of chewing, I recommend taking this out because chewing on any sort of plastic, even if they say they're rodent safe, they're really not. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this back in there because I took it out of her cage for showing reasons. Here we go. Okay. So, always make sure you have at least room for one. This little hut. So I'm going to move these aside for right now. Okay, next, which isn't exactly necessary, but I think it is, just because my hamster's obsessed with these. A ball. Hamster balls, I think they work great, as long as it's not like one of those things you can just stick your hamster in and just let it roll around the house and not watch it. You still have to watch it. The ball is just there to make sure no other animals can get into it, and that the hamster, can't disappear under any type of furniture. When your hamster's rolling in a hamster ball, I recommend doing it for 30 minutes, maybe every other day. But, you can do it more or less depending on how much your schedule is. When your hamster rolls in the hamster ball, make sure that you watch in case it uses the bathroom in it. Because that's the last thing you want is for your hamster to go to the bathroom in it. And then keep rolling in the hamster ball because then they will smell like their own bathroom. And you just don't want that to happen. Let's see here. Another chewing option. These are chewing options. Toilet paper or tissue rolls. Any type of cardboard, really. Cardboard is great to use because, as long as it's not colored, just plain cardboard. And my hamster really does like to chew on those. You can get those special chew toys at pet stores if your hamster likes them. Mine doesn't, so I have little twigs. These are from an actual hut, but she does not like the huts to chew on, so she just likes to chew on the sticks. So, oh, and here she is now. You want a stick? Want a stick? Nope. What's in there? But, getting those chew sticks that you can at pet stores that are flavored, you can do that. But I had an old chew hut that my guinea pig had chewed up, and it was not a hut anymore. So I just took it apart, and now I have these. So those are good. You don't really have to look out for too many types of problems with your hamsters. They're pretty low maintenance, really hyper to play with when they're awake. So I think for a starter animal, for little kids, probably from age 6 and up, I think a hamster is the best bet. But a siren hamster, because I think the dwarf hamsters are extremely mean. So I think I have covered everything I needed to go over. Let me just make sure. Diet, did not really go over diet that much. So fortified mix should be a big amount of their diet every day. You should also give them greens, which should make up about 20% of their diet. So good greens like dark leafy greens like kale and dandelions. You can also give them vegetables like carrots, broccoli, celery. So that should make up about 20% of their diet. Their normal pelleted food, which is in this bowl right here, should make about 70% of their diet. And treats should be about 5% of their diet. So you can buy treats at pet stores. I think some of the best treats are dried fruits, like raisins, which you can get at, your local grocery store. You can also get dried apples, dried bananas, any type of dried food. Just kind of avoid nuts because they're a little bit extra fattening. So that's all I can really think of right now. So I might do another video. I don't know. I'll have to go over to see if I missed anything. And if I did miss anything, then there will be another part. So yeah, thank you for watching.